Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video. Eco Warrior here, and I'm playing Monster Hunter World. Now it's been a while since I've seen you all. As you can see, I've got a new haircut, loving it. And I hope you guys are enjoying your day and night wherever you are in the world. And welcome to my private suite. It's looking beautiful. We little Eco over here with his plunder blades, just chilling. And today's video, we're going to be looking at a set of armor that I think is the best in defense wise and defense stats. And I actually have it equipped at the moment. This is what I'm wearing right now. I think this is the best armor for defense in general. It has a very high level of defense and a very good defense against different elements that this cruel world has to offer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this set of armor that I think is awesome, and how we can actually go ahead and create this beautiful masterpiece, and actually the point of the game where you can actually get it. So let's get straight into it. Alright, the armor set we're going to be looking at is at the very bottom of the list. Let's see here. Here we go. The Commission A and the Commission B. Alpha and Beta. Now the Alpha, of course, carries less decoration slots. And the Beta carries more decoration slots that you can use to your disposal to create whatever you want to create, and create anything pretty much that suits your playstyle. Anyways, let's look at the stats. The defense is 70, and that's per piece. Rarity 8, pretty awesome. The best part about it is that every elemental presence, every elemental damage that you may come into contact with has a resistance of 2, and that is per piece as well. So you got versus fire, you get 2 defense on 1 piece. Versus water is 2. Thunder, ice, and dragon is also 2, and that is for each and every piece of this armor set, which is pretty damn awesome. So altogether it adds up to 10. So 10 versus fire, 10 versus water, thunder, ice, dragon, and so forth. This makes this pretty much the best defensive armor in my opinion. Okay. Now, this may seem like an awesome defensive armor that would keep you safe from pretty much everything, but it is also very difficult to craft, as you would need 1 research commission ticket per piece. And that's not even the hardest piece of material that you really need. The hardest would be the Sinister Cloth. That is very rare to come by, and you can only get it if you send out your tail raiders. Alright, so that's the group of cats that you send out to do some gathering, some hunting, while you are doing quests. And that's the only way you can get the Sinister Cloth, which is very, very difficult to get. But I'm going to show you a way that you can speed up the process and hopefully get Sinister Cloth on every tail raider deployment. You feel me? Alright. You also need a high commendation certificate. I'll call it a certificate. High commendation certificate. And that is when you kill the Elder Dragons. So Deora, Teostra, Nergigante. You gotta kill all those baddies, and you get the high commendation certificate by doing so in the optional missions menu. Right, that's how you get the high commendation. And the research commission ticket is only obtainable by doing 2 quests, and I'll come to explain which ones you need to do in order to get these different materials. But the hardest one is definitely the Sinister Cloth. So yeah, this is the arm set, and I'm going to show you the stats that I am now on, because I've gone ahead and upgraded it to its full potential. So I've upgraded it to its first limit, which is from 70 to 78, I believe it was, or 76. That was his max. So I went ahead and augmented the equipment as well, and that took it to a maximum of, I'm pretty sure it's a 90. So I bought the gear set, upgraded the armor, upgraded the defense, and put it to maximum augmentation, and per piece is now at 90 defense each. So there you go. You can see my defensive stats right there on the bottom right corner of the screen. So we got a defense of 451 altogether, and the elemental defense is 10 on everything, and it is amazing. Took me a while to get this set, but it is awesome. I'm loving it. I love it a lot. Alright, that's why I think it's the best. But in any case, let me shed a little light on maybe helping you to obtain such an awesome gear set. Awesome defensive gear set, because yeah, it's just awesome. Anyways, where are we going to now? Alright. Okay, in order to unlock this gear set in the first place, in order to unlock the option to even craft this masterpiece, you must be at least level, or should I say hunter rank 95 and upwards. So 95 to 100. As soon as you unlock the optional mission to do this one right here, the White Winds of the New World, this should definitely unlock the armor set so that you can start to craft it. Anywho, this optional mission in particular can get you the research ticket. That is the blue print, the research ticket, but you only get one from completing this optional quest as many times as you want. You only get one. Upon reaching hunter rank 100, you will unlock this optional mission, which would be the last optional mission to do, and it's called the Sapphire Star Guidance. This mission alone will give you 4 research blue tickets, and that is cool, right? But it may be difficult if you play by yourself. Playing with others will make it difficult as well, because the monsters get more health, you know? But it's up to you if you want to keep grinding the single one to get 1 research ticket every time you complete the same quest, or would you rather go for the 4? That is up to you. That's how you get the research tickets. Just play this optional mission or this optional mission. You feel me? Alright, let's move on. Alrighty, next up is how to obtain Sinister Cloth, which is one of the hardest and most hardest material to come by these days, and this is the only way you can do it, by deploying your Tail Raider Safari. Now what you want to go ahead and do is choose a group with the highest level of training. So you see the hunting, the gathering, the research, all those sections, they must be 5 paws or above. So you got hunting on 5 paws, gathering on 5 paws, research on 5 paws. Anything less than that just won't do. So see, the hunting is on 4 instead of 5 paws, so that won't do. You want the full potential, right? Anyways, so you go ahead, choose one of them, and this is the part where you have to really choose properly. What you want to go ahead and do is make sure you pick a section or a route to take for your tail raiders to take. So like this, route A is a perfect route for your hunting crew to take. So make sure you search for sections like this that also have that you see that little symbol right next to the flag right there that has a paw, you know, like kind of bouncing up and down next to it. Yeah, that icon. It's really good to choose routes that obtain that type of icon, and also the difficulty must always be above 4 to 5 stars. Alright, it can't be lower. So the more 4 stars you have, as you can see, there's 4 stars on the first flag, 4 stars on the next flag, 5, 4, 5, and yeah, so forth and so on. And that is the perfect route that you want your tail raiders to take. See, these routes will not do, but this may be the perfect one. Anyways, see, we have lower levels as well. We got the 3 stars. We don't want that. We want the highest of quality objectives. So let's go with route A. And it costs 600 research points every time you send out a deployment of tail raiders, which is not too bad because you do make a lot of research points. Anyways, it takes 5 quests for the deployment to come back. That is the hard part of the tail raiding deployment. You must complete 5 quests before they can return. Alright, now the best method for speeding up the return of the tail raider deployments is to do investigations. Now you want to go with the easiest investigations, which is the lower ranks like this one, Slate 10 Barnos, but you want to go with an easier one. So you look for the most simplest of quests, and always keep it in the high rank because, you know, high rank's always good. So you want to go with this one, Slate 10 Shamos. Now Shamos can be located in the Coral Highlands. I recommend doing these kind of investigations because they are the quickest and fastest quest, I reckon, that you can do and complete. So you can do that 5 times. Alright, the more you have, the better. So you got 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. So you got 5 attempts on each of these investigations. It varies pretty much. Or you can decide to do one of these ones, Slay 10 Gejao. That's another easy quest that you can complete fairly quickly. So remember, you got to do 5 quests. You got to complete 5 quests before the tail raiders return with their rewards. So let's go ahead and choose to do these quests. And at the same time, you can also do the bounties while you're doing these simple quests. You want to go ahead and check out your bounty. See, like this one, complete 3 high rank quests in the Wild Spire Waste to get the advanced armor sphere, or you can also work towards getting the hard armor sphere. So I recommend going for the hard armor spheres. You know, instead of just doing the quest and getting sick of doing it, because you have to do it 5 times, it kind of catches up to you. You want to be doing something with a goal as well. So you can choose to do those simple investigations and also gain a bounty loot, like hard armor sphere. That's the best one to get, so you can upgrade your armor when you finally get it. So we're going to go ahead and do the Shamos. So I will show you a very good route to take, and this should speed things up a little. Now let's get into it. Alright, so we are on the Slay 10 Shamos quest right now. I always spawn at the number 12 northeast campsite, and this is the quickest route I suggest you take. So you just follow my steps, follow my ways, and I will show you the way, my brothers. Now this will hopefully speed things up a little. So keep in mind, you always got to keep track of how many times you do this quest, so you don't lose count. Make sure you return to HQ after you've done this quest the 5th time. Alright. It always helps to have a little bit of a flash pods, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead, slice everything up, slice them all up, because you want to kind of speed your way through. So yeah, you wanna damage everything and everything around you. Anything and everything. Shouldn't take too long, depending on what you do. So yeah, I reckon this is a quicker way to get the tail raider deployment squad to return really quickly. So what you want to do is return to camp, and you want to restart the quest all over again, my friends. You can loot the bodies if you want, so you can sell them or create other items that you're looking to create, or weapons and whatnot. But the delay on this is that you have to wait 60 seconds before you return to camp. So yeah, I guess that's the downside. I mean, go have a drink and do whatever you want at this point. But anyways, yeah, I do believe that the Shamisen Investigation is pretty much the quickest way to complete a quest. Alright. Yeah, so you just gotta do this another 4 times and return to base. So let's go ahead and do that. As soon as you land at the campsite, just go to your handler and restart the investigation. Simple as that. And here we go for the second round. And here we go for a third time. Third round. And here we go with the fourth. The 4th time doing the quest. Let's go. Now we are on the 5th and final time, people. Let's get it. Alrighty, as soon as you've finished your 5th quest, or you've done this particular method the 5th time, you want to go ahead and return to HQ. Now upon returning to HQ, the Tail Raider Safari would have returned. Right everyone, I hope that method helps speed up the process of getting the Tail Raider Safari to return home quicker, and for you to get Sinister Cloth as a reward. Keep in mind though, you're gonna have to be very lucky to at least get 1 Sinister Cloth. So keep sending them out on the hardest difficulty quest or objective that you can possibly send them out on. That will increase the chance of getting Sinister Cloth, but again, you gotta be very lucky. That's how hard this material is to come by. It is very super duper rare, and you only get 1, right? You can't get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. If that happened, you'd be the luckiest person in the world. No, it doesn't work like that. You only get 1 Sinister Cloth per Tail Raider Safari deployment. Keep that in mind. But in any case, do 5 quests to send the Safari out and to get them back. You know what I'm saying? I hope that helps you guys out, and yeah. But anyways, this armor is awesome. It's banging. The commission armor set is beautiful. I love it. I've got the rainbow pigment color as well, as you can see. changing color on certain pieces of my armor. But anyways, thanks for watching. Here's a drink for you. A toast to each and every one of you. And I am very excited to get Monster Hunter World on the road. I'll see you guys in episode 2. But yeah, keep hunting. Till next time. Hoorah, everybody. Peace out.